Hola chicos, hoy es jueves, el 5 de noviembre de 2020. Hoy tenemos para empezar, por favor, practice ser and star. That's another Spanish dictionary activity, similar to ones we've done previously. Some of the things you'll not understand or know, that's okay. They give you little explanations at the bottom. This is kind of a more challenging activity for you to practice. Most of them you should know. Remember, ser we use for description. And what else? And saying where we're from. Like soy alta, soy atletica, soy de Greencastle, Indiana. Estar we use for location as well as emotion. Estoy enojada. Estoy cerca de mi teléfono. ¿Sí? Estoy al lado de mi libro. Okay? So go ahead and practice those. Again, the more you practice those, the better that you're going to understand these concepts. Please watch the telehistoria. That's going to help you to work on your listening comprehension. Watch it at least 2 times through. That's what we do in my in-person class. And finally, you're watching today's lesson. The homework, I'll get the link up soon. And soon as in by the end of the day today. So anyway, and I'm filming this the day before, so it'll be up for you. Besides the point, let's go ahead and get on to our lesson. So today's lesson is going to take place in page 120. 120. Y hoy hablamos de el verbo ir. El verbo ir, okay? So we can see this is what we're talking about today. Let me go ahead and make my page view a little better. To just review, conjugating is changing the forms of a verb to indicate who is doing the action. We've worked on conjugating AR verbs last week, right? So like hablar goes to hablo, hablas, habla, hablamos, habláis, hablan. We've conjugated tener, we've conjugated ser, we've conjugated estar. Today we're conjugating ir. Okay, so ir means in English to go, to go. It's conjugated as I go, you go, he, she, or it goes, we go, you all go, and they go. So, as always, right? That's what all our verbs do. So you can see Pablo goes to the cafe at 12 would be Pablo va a la cafetería a las 12. So this is an irregular verb, just like estar, tener, and ser are all irregular as well. Ir is irregular. That means you just have to memorize their entire chart rather than just memorizing regular endings. Like, for example, our AR verbs, right? We know how to conjugate regular AR verbs are all the same. Hablar, contestar, andar, caminar. All of those we conjugate the same way. But these are a little more special in the sense that we have to actually memorize the whole thing. This one's especially irregular. So let's look at this. If I'm saying I go, it's yo voy. You go is tú vas. You formal go is usted va. He goes is él va. She goes, ella va. Nosotros vamos is we go. You all informal in Spain go is vosotros vais. And you all in Latin America or you all formal in Spain is ustedes van, not van, okay? It's not something that we drive in. Van. And ellos and ellas van. Muy bien. We're going to use ir with the word a to say that someone is going to a specific place. When a is followed by the word el, it again is going to form a contraction. Just like, if you remember, we're using our location words with a star. When we have de and el, we make that in contraction to del. If we have a and then el, we contract it to make all. For example, if we say voy a la biblioteca, we just keep it the same because it's a la, right? But here we have los estudiantes van a el gimnasio, right? They go to the gym. So we're combining the a and the el. Van al gimnasio. Finally, to ask where someone is going, we're going to say a donde blank. So if I'm asking where I'm going, like where am I going? A donde voy? You would have to be a little scatterbrained to do that, but I sure that I do that all the time. ¿A dónde vas? Where are you going? ¿A dónde va? Where is he going? Where is she going? Or where are you formal going? ¿A dónde vamos? Where are we going? Okay, so you get the picture. Let's see, what did I want to do? Oh, yes. So scrolling down to page 121, it says, un estudiante serio. Do you remember what serio means? It means serious. So, a student serious or a serious student. Claudia y Pablo hablan en la escuela. Completa la conversación con formas de ir. Okay, so we're using all of these that we just learned in the chart. Ooh. 1 second, I scrolled too much. That we just learned in the chart to fill in this paragraph. So go ahead, pause the video, try to do the best on your own, then we'll go over the answers. Okay, so hopefully you already did that. Tengo mucha tarea en la clase de inglés. Yo voy a la biblioteca. Now this one's a little harder. Remember, when we're asking questions in Spanish, the people who are the subject of the question go after the verb. So we're talking about you and I. So you and I is going to be we. So that's nosotros. So it's going to be the nosotros form, which is, I'm scrolling too much, which is vamos. See, nosotros vamos. Have you ever heard of like the Dora song, Come on, Vamonos? Everybody, let's go. Vamonos is a really similar form to vamos, and it's just saying like, come on, we go. So, anyway, sidetracking. Vamos tú y yo. Pablo says no. Yo no voy a la biblioteca hoy. Claudia is going to respond, no vas tú? She's talking to him. No vas tú a la biblioteca? Tienes que hacer la tarea. Pablo, sorry, I have something in my throat. 1 second. Pablo says, sí, pero necesito comprar pizza y un refresco. There's another AR verb for us that can be conjugated regularly. However, it's coming second in the line of 2 verbs. So it's necesito comprar, right? We conjugate the first verb, I need. We leave the second verb always as an infinitive, to buy. I need to buy. Necesito comprar pizza y un refresco. Mis amigos y yo, so them and I, so nosotros, vamos a la cafetería. Después yo voy al gimnasio. And notice how he's saying voy al gimnasio instead of a el gimnasio. That's our contraction. Voy al gimnasio y ellos van a la clase de matemáticas. Notice that if it was a masculine noun and it was a el clase, it'd just be al, a-l. But since it's feminine, we just leave it here. A la clase de matemáticas. Claudia, va Carlos al gimnasio. So we're talking about él, right? We're talking about he. So va, V-A. Va Carlos al gimnasio. Pablo, no, él va a la biblioteca. Claudia, ay, Pablo, tú también necesitas ir. Notice again we have our 2 verbs here. So this one's conjugated to say you need. This one's unconjugated, left in its infinitive form to say to go. So you need to go as well. Número 10, tú y Carlos. So who, okay, this one's hard. Tú y Carlos. So who are we talking about? You and him. So that's going to be you plural, right? You all. So that's going to be the ustedes form. Claudia y Pablo are the people in our telehistoria. So they're in Mexico, which do not use vosotros, right? So they're using ustedes here. They only use vosotros in Spain. So we're going to look at the ustedes form. And again, I scroll too much, which is van, right? Ustedes van. So, van tú y Carlos mañana? And Pablo says, sí, todos nosotros vamos mañana. Muy bien, chicos. So, we're going to continue to work with this in a little presentation that I put together, and I hope you enjoy. I like making these and putting fun pictures in them. ¿A dónde vas? You can use page 129 to answer these questions. Remember, a dónde means to where, and vas means you go. So, basically, where are you going? Rule of this activity: conjugate ER, or conjugate ear, I should say, which is voy, vas, va, vamos, vais, and van for your first part. Second step is add an a afterwards to say where you're going, like voy a, vas a, I go to, you go to. The third thing, add a place that person is going to. Like, voy a la biblioteca. If the place is a masculine noun that the person's going to, you need to combine a and el to make al. For example, voy a el gimnasio is voy al gimnasio. So, for Belle, how would you say that she goes to this place? How would you say that? Well, first we need she goes, right? So, ella va, or you say Belle va. And then you're going to say to, so the word for to is a. So, ella va a. And then this place is called what? Again, use page 129. Called la biblioteca. So, ella va a la biblioteca. Ella va a la biblioteca. What do you think about this one? Vosotros. So we're in Spain. So this is a school in Spain. Not really, but we're pretending. Vosotros vais. And where are we? ¿Dónde estamos? Where are we? ¿Dónde estamos? Vosotros vais a el pasillo. However, I just said a el pasillo, so I need to combine those words. Al, A-L. Vosotros vais al pasillo. Pasillo, muy bien. What would you say for this one? Ellos. We say ellos because there's at least two males. Ellos van, right? Ellos van al gimnasio. A el gimnasio, we combine the a and the el, so ellos van al gimnasio. Now, fun fact about this picture, do you recognize anybody? I'm actually in this picture. This is me. This is my high school team back in the day of Greencastle High School. This is actually my little sister, Rose. This is when we won county my senior year. We won Putnam County champs in double overtime on a last second shot. It was amazing. Seriously, truly amazing. But anyway, that's just a little bit about me. Chad, Gabriella, y Sharpay, how would you say where they go? Again, we're using the ellos form, right? Because we have at least one male. We have Chad, who's this guy right here if you haven't watched High School Musical. Ellos van a la cafetería. What about this one? Tú y yo somos, I need to edit that. Somos chicos malos. Somos chicos malos. Tú y yo. So I'm saying you and I. So that's we. So nosotros vamos a la, right? A la oficina del director. Muy bien. Last one, Carlos. If you guys watched the video that I sent to you at the very beginning of the year, this is the guy from the video, Maestro, puedo ir al baño. Maestro, puedo ir al baño. So anyway, this was a kid who actually did get to go to the baño. And the guy in the video was like, ¿Por qué Carlos fue al baño? Él estaba hablando, right? Why did he get to go? he was talking. So anyway, the answer to this question is Carlos va al baño because baño is el baño, so we're combining a and el. Carlos va al baño. Okay, so anyway, that's 15 minutes for us. We're about out of time for today. It's my intro classes thing, so I'm going to upload for you guys some homework to do on Canvas. It'll be over what we just talked about and also some review of a star. So please be diligent about doing that. Let me know if you have any questions. If you're in my in-person class, I miss you guys a lot. I hope to see you back soon. Thanks for hanging in there. And for my online students, thanks for hanging in there as well. I hope you're all doing great, and I hope to meet you in person someday. Adios, mis estudiantes.